You know, we're gonna talk about something different, and I was looking at not in sync. I was looking at Five. Baby, when the lights go out. Remember that song? Okay. I was graduating high school, and I'm looking at the comment section of that song, When Lights Go Out by Five, They were like the UK version of NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. And they were like the male version of the Spice Girls, by the way. And I graduated in 1998, which 20 years ago, I was 18 years old. I'll be 38. And I was supposed to graduate 20 years ago, not 21 years ago, okay? Remember I flunked the first grade because Whitney Houston because I didn't do my schoolwork? Okay. Well, I'm looking at the comment section, and I do feel old. To those who were saying that, and I want to let y'all know, don't feel bad about being old. We had the best Generation X. That's what we are. We had the best generation. I'm serious. We had music. If you did cuss, it had a meaning to it, not acting all buffoon and acting stupid, okay? And as I'm still trying to chase my dream singer, I mean, maybe not become one if I'm too old to be one, okay? I still want to help someone who's trying to become, work as an AR representative, have my own record label, whatever. And that's my goal. Because if someone can give me a chance, at least we give somebody that chance. So the real reason why I make this video, because look at the conversation, y'all like, oh, I was 17 years old, I was 20 years old, and I felt old. I'm like, y'all, chill, chill, chill. And I look good for almost 38 years old because I take care of myself. I don't drink as much, okay? No, I'm bipolar, so I cannot drink. But there are occasions when I have been to the club and drank, okay? I'm supposed to, but I don't take the medication. Unlike I mentioned Whitney Houston. Cause they said before they said it was a cocaine situation. Bring her dad to God rest her soul. They said she was drinking champagne, some other alcoholic beverage with some medication. This is antidepressants, and you're not supposed to do that. So I usually what I do is not take the medication that night before. I mean, tell my business and then go. There you go. Okay. So then when I go back, because I don't want to, and I don't want to get in situations, but everybody do that because I always. Before I was diagnosed with that disorder, I drank a couple days after my 21st birthday in 2000. Okay, my company that I worked at the time, we had a party at New York Pizzeria and downtown Houston. I'm from Houston, y'all, in Texas. And I'm sorry, I had to get my first. I didn't get a chance to drink on my birthday. I worked on my birthday and I lived at grandparents' house and I was 21 years old trying to get the hell out their house, okay? So, but I went to New York Pizza, gave me a drink and I remember singing Living La Vida Loca. Yeah, I remember Living La Vida Loca, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. Yeah. Came out in 99 when I was turning 20, okay? But that was music. Back in the day, I'm letting y'all know, Generation Xers, don't feel old. I understand these young millennium kids who are now adults and some are still teenagers who were raised up in the 90s and those who are about to turn 18, they're born 99, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. Now, I do feel old, okay? Because, but you got to understand that we had the best time. There was some crime. We had the gangster lane. We had drugs and gangsters and all this stuff. But we survived that. Many of us did. This generation, oh, Lord, they worse than, they worse than what the trap music was going on. That's just wannabe gangster music called like it is. I understand that for folks in Chi-Town have a hard life. But, and I don't like gangster rap like that. I did was guilty of it, trying to be hard, okay? But that was real gangsters like Dr. Dre, okay, Snoop Dogg, okay, NWA, okay, yeah, Tupac, well, we ain't have to be one, but yeah, this music is by choice, so they was fortunate, yeah, but the older ones was talking about getting out of that problem, not stay in it. And one particular celebrity got arrested staying in it while you got out. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not saying his name, because even he arrested, I don't want none of his goons come after me and God forbid that situation. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? Not Kodak Black, another person like him. Yes. They're from the king of trap music, trap rap music, we want to call it, okay? But let's not know about that. Let's talk about something else. Okay, so go back to the subject. I was hearing people saying that I feel old. I say this sometimes, but I thank God I'm old. Okay? I'm glad I'm not a millennial. I thank the Lord now. Okay? Um, you know, when we confronted people, not technically disrespect, but you want to call it like it is because they did it to us. You know, when we were young, okay? We didn't want to be in a situation. I'm one of those people, okay? Do you think I wake up in the morning and want to go through that situation? Just keep in mind, hell to no. I would like to be spared. But that's what happened. These folks, these young folks, just be disrespectful for just the hell of it, and I don't know who, and it is part of my generation that had these kids, and, I could have been a father of millennium my own damn self, for real, because I wanted to be a teen father too, but I'm glad I didn't become one. So, because I'm really struggling, and I don't want my kids in this situation. I was just mentioning in my other video. But that is the real reason why that I prefer my generation. I'm like, talking about my generation, okay? I love my generation. I love being a Generation Xer. I'm so happy that I grew up, born in 79. I know I went through a lot of hell, okay? But, I still love the fact we came out to a different mindset, and we're about, about making money, getting a job and stuff. Yeah, we're about being independent, not staying home with mama on purpose or daddy on purpose, okay? It's sad that older folks did some of us like that, so that's different, okay? Yeah, okay, that's different. We was by choice. It's about some of us don't like some of our family. It's called like it is. But these young people don't want to work, don't want to sit at home, don't want to do nothing, don't want to do nothing. I'm like, damn, how you gonna live your life? You grown, But even on a job, and recently when I was dealing with some situation, I can't go in detail of it. It was the millennials who caused a lot of thought on things. And actually, the thought that I mentioned might be about the employee abuse. She's a millennium too. Yes, she is. Exactly. And like, girl, you was in diapers when I was reading about the type of stuff. Yes, thank you. Well, because I play ahead, I don't want to be in that situation. You can live in that situation where people talk to you like crazy, but I don't. But my generation, I don't know why that we feel bad about being old. And I think that that's a blessing, man. Y'all, stop. It's a blessing to be older. Some of us look good almost 40. I didn't think I'd be looking this great. She was young cats come on. You old. You can call me, bruh. So you keep calling me old, 9, 10. When you get to be my age, you probably don't look as good as this. Okay, that's how conceited. Like, I'm conceited. Like the queen rap say, Remy Ma. Yeah, she's the queen rap of 2017. Shout out to Remy Ma. And she's a Generation X too. Yes, independent. Exactly, because I plan to be independent. No record no more, man. I'm planning to be independent, y'all. I ain't gonna beg for nobody. I'm sorry, I get tired begging. Yeah, but the point is, it's a blessing being a millennial. You're born in late 70s. No, it's a blessing. It's a blessing Generation X. You're born late 70s, early 1980s. We had true cartoons. We had true music. We had true fashion. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that. The young folks who born in 90s and in like late mid 90s and in 2000s, what y'all know about that? I like the folks talk about. I know about Tupac. I know about Tupac when I was in the middle of high school. Dude, man, shut up. You wasn't born that time. You was in what you even thought of. So I take it as a blessing to be older. We went through a lot. We gained more wisdom. So don't feel bad about looking at those videos. Yeah, I do feel that sometimes, but I think it's a blessing, man. I don't take it bad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm born 79. All my 79 births. Hello? 1980s. Come on now. Early 80s. I ain't say late. Y'all need some training too. But we had a good time back in the 90s, 20 years. Shoes. And I know those who graduate, shout out to those who graduated in 97. I was supposed to graduate with y'all. Remember in 86, 85, I knew schoolwork. I don't know what it was to school or homework when you go to first grade. Actually, I didn't realize that. It's called, I didn't know, but I never realized. Listen to Whitney Houston. See them the LPs? They're the big records. Right? And we had cassettes. Then CDs came out. CDs came like late 80s. That's rich folk stuff. You're middle class or lower class, you got CDs in the 90s. CD players was expensive. Then the CDs started to be cheaper. Later on in late 90s to 2000s, and then they got rid of CDs. Now they got MP3 player, whatever. No, bring back the CDs. I like to pop on. I still today pop on a CD. Right now I got a CD player. I still pop on a CD, y'all. I be jamming, singing my ass off in my apartment. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel bad about being a Generation X. I'm like, I feel old. I told one dude, I said, dude, I'm almost 38. I'll be 38. Hey, that's what music. You think this shit out? That's why someone like me can't get in the industry. Because let me let you know. They got shit music. No matter what style is it. That's not no real music. You know, I understand auto-tunes and all that, and Pro Tools and all that. Trust me, when I was in media tech and I didn't know the hell how to deal with problems. I don't want to sing on record label. That's all. I gave the wrong reasons. But, you know, we had music. We had the feelings to want to do music. And it was something, you know, it had a message. You had feeling. You know what I'm saying? Well, you mad. You know, gangster, you get mad about somebody did something wrong, or your rock move, you know, you bang your head. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the love music. You know, you get, you know, us guys, you know, you get your girl, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you know, kiss her, make out with her, dance, slow dance with her. Then you had, you know, girls, you do the same thing with your dudes, you know what I'm saying? Then you had also, too, you had, you know, you had little freaky music, okay? Like, freaky, baby. Let me lick you up and down till you say stop. Let me play with your body, baby, when you're real hot. Let me do all the things I want to do to you. Is that correct? Sorry. 'Cause tonight, baby, I want to get freaky with you. You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, we should be taught to wait till you're married, okay? I have to agree with that. Lord, forgive me, okay? But, you know, we was teenagers listening to this song, you know, and we like, you know, us dudes, no offense to y'all ladies, okay? The fellas can relate to this. We was in middle school like, dang, we want to get this girl, that girl. I was one of, yeah, for real. I mean, you know, well, when you have a dad that tells you that you go ahead and make some children after you told, thank you, not to his business. He told me that. He ain't telling her. I had to go to church and learn about wait till you're married, okay? Be celibate, okay? You know, we got later, of course, okay? So, boy, this. But, that's why. But back in the day, there was some good music, you know what I'm saying? You had your hip-hop, you had, you know, and you had party music, you know what I'm saying? You know, had party music, you had that party music, one dance club music. Everybody dance now, Everybody dance now. See, they don't know about that. Everybody, 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 everybody. Oh yeah, strike it up. Da, 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 da. See, I don't know about that stuff. See, that's what's music. You know? You remember back in the day when they started putting the parental advisory explicit lyrics? They even had t-shirts that said that. And, you know, and some of us who had grandparents or parents and guardians who would not allow us to listen to that type of music, we had to go to a friend's house or a cousin that would allow, y'all remember them days? And then we had Walkmans. So they couldn't, you know, you put the headphones, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know about the Walkmans, Sony Walkman, cassette Walkmans, CD Walkmans. That was before we had the headphones, okay? You know, the rich folks had the cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. The rich folks had the cell phones. Us poor and middle class people didn't have that. You know, until we got older, of course. You know, until the portion to 2000s, okay? And beepers. You know, beeper was a cell phone for us at the time. See, they don't know about that. And then at the time, we had so it would be a rock song, hip hop song, pop song. They had the lyrics, place lyrics. We had to go to a cousin's house. Then we also took about family. Y'all remember this? Y'all laughing. I know y'all laughing. We used to get the tape and record it on another tape, right? Then they would put on CDs. Do you put it in your mom and daddy and grandma and grandpa with a doggone thing you listen to? You keep your mind. I say you got all time. Yes. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't forget those days. Yeah. You know, and back in the day, it was some good old days. You know what I'm saying? We used to, we had cassette tapes. We had CDs. We had, and if you couldn't afford a CD or a tape, back in the day, you would get a cassette tape, blank cassette tape at the store, and then go on the radio and record it, or go to your friend's house, or go to someone who let you borrow it. Don't y'all be stealing folks stuff. Some of y'all did it. It wasn't me. Point is, no, I put my hand on the Bible. Don't you be doing that. Point is, you'll go on your CD player, on your tape player that allows you to have two different, cassettes, and you record it while the music was playing. See, back in the day, I used to do all that. Yeah. Those are the good old days. You know, those days, these young kids don't know nothing about that. These young millennium adults and these teenagers don't know nothing about that. They wasn't even thought of. So I'm letting you know, y'all, don't feel bad about being a Generation X. Hey, we rock the house. We know about things. And one thing, these young cats, they think they know everything. They don't, okay? So one thing about us, we play that role too, but we had to learn from ourselves, that's one thing I'm glad. A person, I am hard-headed for a reason. Because I had to see it from my own self to have understanding. I can't see it from someone else's perspective, especially when they're not telling me their perspective, why they're doing it, okay? So through experience, we had experience what we went through in life, and it's a lesson taking a lesson from God, what we go the consequences, repercussions of what we did. These young cats don't know about that. They don't know about repercussions. They don't know about, thinking your time, thinking your being disciplined. You don't have to boop nobody to be that way. But when you don't want to listen, I'm one of those people, just like I'm a scold for nobody tell me, I just let you do what you want to do and keep in front and fuck up. And when you fuck up, then you come to me and say, I'm sorry, Zach. Yeah, I do that. That's the best lesson. I do it to my own. I have a young cousin who born 88, okay? I told him certain things. Dude, don't do this. Guess what? Later on, I bet you now he wish he listened to me. So I'm not going to get mad, get all pressure. Yeah, look, I'm here to live on this earth, okay? I ain't trying to get high. That's the other generation. Get high blood pressure, worry about something. No, let it go. Then when they fuck up, then they'll know, okay? Because they have to see for themselves. It's no different than the movie Wizard of Oz, which is an old school movie. Dorothy, when she left home, okay? And next thing she got homesick and she was trying to go home. And the good witch from the south told her, she had to see it for herself. And one thing about Generation X, our parents, grandparents, whoever was trying to influence us to go the opposite route, whatever, we start changing when we see it for ourselves. And that's the best discipline. I'm sorry. Y'all out there, you yelling, screaming, break me. I come from that generation that was wrong. And it is. You're not proving to me nothing. But when I see it for myself, then I realize why there's certain things that's in that. So one thing that's what I'm saying to Generation X, don't feel bad about being old. We went through a lot for 20-some years. And it's a blessing we did, whether it was good or bad. But we learn things and we know how to make decisions differently when we go through those things. So we're proud of being older. Don't feel bad about it. It's a blessing.